What's up, y'all? Welcome to my channel. All right. I just want to get this disclaimer before I get into this energy, okay? It's not me. It's them. All right. That's all I want to say. It's not me. It's the spirit team. Look at them. Yep. Don't point at me, okay? I didn't do it. Look, I'm gonna just show you what I have out here, okay? And you could take it how it reverberates, okay? So the first card I pulled from the phrase box. I just want to show you something. Hold on. I need you to understand how many phrases is in here so you will know that I have options. Spirit team has options. Okay. It's this many phrases in this phrase box. All I do is run my hand, tell me when to stop, and when they tell me when to stop, I pull what comes out. I cannot be responsible for anything that is said in this reading. Okay. Now let's get to it. So, first phrase to come out. Lose your virginity. Cherry on top. Not really something you can get back from the lost and found. Now, I paused when that came out because based on my analytics, and I don't want to assume, but I don't think very many of my supporters on this channel is virgins. So I'm really leaning and feeling more that this is about someone who's been in an extended celibacy or abstinence. Now, if you happen to be a 40-year-old virgin, then this message might be specifically for you, okay? Because you're a unicorn. Mm-hmm. Rare. Right. Okay. So I thought it was going, balance out, but then I did it again. I ran my hand across the stage. I told him, tell me when to stop. It told me when to stop. And this is what came out. Hung like a horse. I can't make this up. I you know, big baggage, a blessing and a curse. Alrighty. So I did it one more time. I ran my hand across the stage. I said, tell me when to stop. It told me when to stop. And it's not you, it's me. Right. I'm tired of you, but I'm trying to be nice. I don't know where none of this is headed, but let's just go on this journey together. Can we do that? I'm gonna need you to support me as much as I support you as I read through this, okay? All right, so I'm using the Pop of Love deck for anybody who is interested. I'll be trying to remember to show y'all the decks, okay? Because I know I do have some readers on my channel. Pretty popular deck. I've seen a lot of other readers with it, okay? Got it from Amazon, I believe. Pop of Love and Money. All right, so I pulled one card from the Pop of Love and Money. All right. Um, and I got rejection. Okay. Now, this card, which belongs to my gold deck, was hiding in this deck, and relationships was hiding in this deck. So I left it out because I felt like it was relevant. Now, rejection. Somebody may have had an experience after an extended period of inactivity, and you had an experience like you've never had before. Okay. And now this individual is trying to either ghost you, they want to break up with you. I believe Jill Scott called it digmatized. I'm feeling somebody in the collective might be. I don't want to judge you. I'm not judging you. I've been there. But I'm just saying, somebody might be a little bit sprung, okay? And now you may feel rejected because this individual could have broke up with you, could have ghosted you. Maybe they're acting fickle, flaky, not returning calls, texts, things like that. The rejection card says, blames themselves for rejection and feels unworthy of acceptance, feels trapped in a cycle of rejection and unable to break free, feels isolated by rejection and unable to connect with others. So, someone in the collective may be feeling a little bit rejected by this horse hung masculine. Okay. Yeah. Whatever. So, if you have experienced or started dating or started being intimate with someone who was well endowed and now all of a sudden they're feeling flaky, this message could be for you. Maybe you are contemplating coming off of your celibacy or your abstinence period because you can perceive, right? Or maybe you have had some level of intimacy with someone. Okay. Um, this, it's not me, it's you. This breakup energy could be a warning, to maybe not make that choice. Okay, because somebody's going to come give you a wow night, okay, and leave you with wild thoughts. All right. So let's get into this collective. Okay, let's do it. Spirit, what is this? Lose your virginity. Cherry on top. Wow, that fell way over here. I'll be back. It says walls closing in. Instead of speaking to you, I would run away and indulge in unnecessary pleasures in order to ignore my feelings. Now the walls are closing in and I regret my actions. Okay, so this is more or less feeling like someone made the decision, possibly an extended period of inactivity, to be intimate with somebody, and you may be regretting it because maybe this person is now rejecting you. Um, you could have really enjoyed the intimacy, really enjoyed this person's physical attributes. Okay, and you might be regretting it because you're feeling a bit rejected by this connection, relationship, partner. Tell us more. It says money worship. I want to commit to success. I want to achieve greatness and never look back. I need to release all distractions and fully commit to my ambitions. Now, couple things. Either you are feeling rejected and you really wanted the connection to be successful, okay? Or I'm also picking up that this could be that someone in the collective is still like in a connection or partnership with someone, that they lost their virginity with. Maybe this is someone that you was with as, whatever age you lost your virginity. I don't want to assume. I'm going to just throw some numbers out there. 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 16. I don't know. But maybe you have reconnected with somebody, right? And this is someone you've been knowing for some time. Maybe you've been intimate with them over the years, and now you're starting to see that intimacy is a distraction. Take it how it reverberates. I want us to remember we have rejection out here, and I'm trying to remember. So I'm leaning heavily towards someone after an extended period of abstinence went and got intimate with someone, and now they're feeling rejected because this person is running from them. This person has ran from them or broke up with them. All right, you may have really wanted that relationship to work. You enjoyed this person, like I said, and now you see that it was a distraction. I'm battling my insecurities and re examining our relationship. It is life altering and also extremely empowering. At times I struggle, but I know you are my secret weapon. Yeah, I bet. I bet that's how you feel. I ain't gonna hold you. You know what I'm saying? I bet that's how you feel. Clarify hung like a horse, please, dude. Danger. Oh, it's two here. Across distances. Distance by states, countries, continents, and oceans keep us apart. Oh, Certain events are impossible to avoid and they drastically shape your future. Serendipity that brings you together despite physical distance. Okay. Oh, shit. So, another scenario, it could be this person, this masculine, with the endowment that is feeling rejected by someone else. Okay, so take that how it reverberates. Danger approaching. A sense of foreboding fills the air. I have no idea what foreboding means. And weighs on your mind. A lurking menace stalks you and keeps. So, whoever this. Okay, so this is the person. Okay, thank you, Spirit Team. The person who is well endowed, this masculine, is the one feeling rejected. Okay? This masculine is feeling rejected because there could be some distance between you and this person. All right, based on states, cities, countries, even continents. Okay, and oceans have separated you, or you're separated by long distance, but this person is still wanting to come back into your life. All right, wanting to come back into your life. Now, either this masculine lost their virginity to you, or this is someone you've been knowing for a long time, or this masculine is you know not intimate with anyone even though y'all may be in separation. Okay, clarify, it's not you, it's me. Break up. You could have broke up. You could have broken up. Okay, no exit. We keep replaying the same story over and over again, and it never ends well. When will we finally learn to break this cycle? Okay, so you could have been in a long distance relationship with someone, um, apparently who was hung like a horse. All right, I didn't say it. The card said it, but that's not a bad thing. I'm just saying. Um, and this could have been this breaking up making up thing. Okay, now if you've broken up with this person and it has been some time since maybe you put an end to the breaking up making up, maybe you said enough is enough. Okay, maybe you decided to not look back, not go back into this situation, and this person has been feeling a little bit closed in. Maybe they have not, been involved with anyone since the last time you spoke to them or the last time you was intimate with them. I don't know. Take it how it reverberates. But this person could have also put money before your relationship. Okay, there could have been money issues if this was distance by continents or oceans and things like that, or even countries and states. There could have been money issues that kept y'all from really being able to lock in, and there was a cycle of breaking up and making up. And someone, I'm thinking the collective, got off the breakup makeup train. Okay, we have speculation, chasing quick gains and ignoring long-term stability, overestimating potential returns and underestimating risk. So somebody may have thought or speculated that the last time y'all broke up was not going to be the last time, that the cycle was going to continue. All right, they underestimated the risk of something here. Okay, I don't know what role they play. I don't know what you were breaking up and making up over. We're going to get into it and see what's going on. All right, okay, which deck? What was the breaking up and the making up over? Why did this individual and the collective keep breaking up and making up? Thank you. Hey, you don't want to give me the cards. So what was going on in this relationship, spirit team? What was going on in this relationship? Give us the foundation. Give us the behind the scenes. You have a Five of Wands. Somebody wants to restore harmony to something, to a connection more than likely, to a relationship. Tell us what was the foundation. What was this? We have the Page of Cups, romantic gestures, youthful dreamer, idolist, naive, psychic, inner voice, love offer, beauty, romance, messages, sensitive, spiritual, musical, artistic. Okay, so someone may have been a little bit more, let me put it like this. Someone may have been less mature than the other one, or at least less mature acting. All right. Um, there was a lot of good energy, but pages are always about like childlikeness. Okay, could be somebody young, younger than you. But it could just mean their energy was a little bit um immature. Okay, because like I said, I do believe most people in the collective who are tapping in are adults of any age, but adults. So this person could have been a little bit more emotionally or mentally less mature than you. Okay, but there was a lot of romance. One of you or both of you could have been spiritually inclined. Someone could have been musical. Maybe you are a musician. Maybe they are a musician. Maybe them going after their dreams is what caused the cycling of the breakup and makeup, right? Maybe it was really difficult to lay a solid foundation with this individual. Let's see. We have the Ten of Swords, changing the outcome, regeneration of a relationship. So somebody wants to come back. This person, the masculine energy is an idealist. Okay, they may even be a bit naive, have a little bit of naivete about them. They still find you very beautiful and feel romantic feelings for someone. So they want to make a comeback. They want to reconcile. All right. We have the Page of Swords here. So somebody in the collective, because this is the second page, but this was in the reverse. So the person who is the masculine, who may be feeling rejected and wanting to make a comeback, their emotions were in a good place. Okay, they had a lot of beautiful feelings for someone in the collective. They wanted the love that you had, but mentally they may have played a little bit of mind games. Okay, they could also be questioning how they can come back. What can they say? They may be trying to get their words together, but um it feels like they may not know how to communicate well. All right? They may not know how to communicate well. What is this? Winter solstice, find the light within. So I feel like this is taking place right now. Okay? This is taking place in this person's energy right now. All right? They want to, maybe tie up some loose ends in this connection, but they may not really know. They may be trying to find the answers as to how to communicate that they want a second chance. We have the Five of Swords. Not by the rules or roles. Hostility, defeat, conflict, self-sacrificing, plot twist, abusive. Okay. Now they could be concerned with um they may also be unaware that their actions before whatever caused the breakup, they may be unaware of themselves. Okay, because we got a lot of young energy out here with this individual. So they may not understand that something that they were doing, something that they were communicating, or the way they weren't speaking for themselves, or they weren't able to express how they feel with this Page of Cups. They could have had a lot of feelings and didn't express. They didn't tell their truth. They didn't speak their truth. So they could have withheld communication. They may not be aware of how abusive that can be in a connection. This is giving me somebody who's not really self-aware themselves, which is why they may be showing up as an idealist or naive. All right. So they're still kind of showing up in immature energy. Ace of Cups, time for reflection, holding back, repression, tuning to your intuition, taking care of yourself, self-love. So they held back. They held back. And this could be you now holding back or deciding to hold back to take care of yourself. What is this? Three of Wands, lack of foresight, restrictions, returning home, stalled, postponed, regression, inhibited, lack of progress, thinking small. Let's see. Give me the collective's energy, because I feel like a lot of this is this individual, this masculine's energy. A Queen of Coins, tending to yourself. Perfectionist, manipulative, ambitious, exacting, possessive, work / home balance / imbalance, self-focused, shallow, jealous. So what this is giving me is that someone is the collective is working on themselves. They're also holding back. They're not nurturing this connection anymore. Okay? This person could see you as manipulative, and that would explain the immaturity. That would explain the lack of awareness, self-awareness as to how abusive their actions were, all right, or how immature their actions were. I feel like someone gave an individual, because with this breakup, makeup, the cycle continues. It feels like this was like an around the world, merry-go-round type of energy. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gave opportunities for this person to express themselves. They didn't seize those opportunities. They didn't speak their truth. They didn't say what they felt, even though they still had a lot of feelings for you, a lot of romantic feelings for you, and they now want to come back, but it's feeling like they're still not aware of themselves. Okay, give me more on the collective's energy. The World. Delays, lack of completion, stagnation, disappointment, taking shortcuts. So you could have experienced some disappointment. Okay? You could have experienced some disappointment. You could not be at all feeling like completing or getting back into a connection with this individual. All right? You could not want to complete a reconnection. All right, give me more. We have the Nine of Coins, rewards of your labor. Yeah, you've been working on yourself. Okay, you're out here wanting to be single, self-sufficient. You're showing up very sophisticated. You're on your own. You're very mature, which is polar, opposite of this individual here. You probably want your freedom. You want it to be free from this connection, from the merry-go-round of it all. All right. And then we have a 10 of coins. So, wow. Wow. You went from a 9 of coins to a 10 of coins. Okay. I like it. Wealth, patriarchy, domestic duty, lineage, buying a house, image, privilege, security, estate. Okay. So you are absolutely maybe in another relationship. Maybe you're waiting on a partner that is more balanced with you. Maybe that partner is about to come. Maybe you are not trying to be with anyone right now. You are just really building for yourself, for your family. Okay, whether that's extended family or you have children or whatever the case may be. But yeah, you are taking care of you. You've been taking care of you. Okay. So what is this rejection energy then? I'm assuming it's the masculine. What is this rejection energy here? Compromise. Somebody wants to compromise. blames themselves for rejection. Okay, so it looks like they want to they're taking the blame. I don't like the word blame, but I mean, if you're at fault, you are at fault. Um, and feels unworthy of acceptance. This person could have a lot of feelings for you and from a distance still be looking towards you or watching you. Um, but they don't feel worthy of you. And maybe they didn't feel worthy of you then, which is why they showed up a little bit immature and they were not able to speak their truth. Feels isolated and unable to connect with others. Okay. What is this rejection? Marionette, dictatorship, domination, reluctance. So they feel controlled by this energy of rejection. This energy of rejection is what this fear, I'm hearing this insecurity. Even when you were with them, this insecurity is what kind of puppeteered them. All right. And so they're still kind of under that energy. Okay. Commitment. Commitment. Binding, obstruction, contract. Give me one more on commitment. Vow. Something they may be trying to get out of, which is this insecurity. Binding. Wish. Hope. They may be dealing with emotions that they're trying to release and let go as it relates to someone in the collective. Okay. Um so they may be working on, yeah, with goal. They may also be trying to get back to you or wanting to still come back to you. Uh Gift, souvenir, promotion, delight. This person sees you as their delight. This person still has a lot of feelings for you. A lot of feelings because what's leading their energy is the Page of Cups. Yes, it's youthful. Yes, it's young, but it is romance. It is a love offer. It is feelings and can even be nostalgia. I'm hearing Spirit say. So they're holding on to a lot of feelings that they had for you before. They still have for you now. All right, and this may be what also is dominating them. They're committed to the hope that they can meet a destination here. Clarify goal. Destination could be back in a relationship with you. End. A death. The goal. Harm. Inevitable. Endless. What is this death? Stubbornness. Oh. Arrogance. Selfness. Mutish attitude. They could have the goal to end, to find a way to bring an end to you not hearing them out, you not listening, you not being available to either hear them or hear from them. Awkward, unknown vision problems. Okay. Tell us more. What's this rejection? Mask. Deception, pretending, inconsistency. Okay. Give me more. Strategy. Planning, prediction, mind reading. This person, their energy might be all over the place. They're trying to find which mask to put on. Which mask to put on. Give me one more on strategy. Nightmare. suffering, darkness, persecution. Yeah, this person's energy, they're I feel like they don't really know how to feel. Like they don't know what version of themselves they need to come present to you, or not need to, but they want to come present to you. Maybe they're trying to strategize. Maybe they're trying to figure out which version of you they're going to get. Maybe they feel a lot of different feelings, a lot of different emotions. They didn't plan to be suffering like this without you. Ooh. They didn't foresee this. Because remember, I said in the beginning that they speculated that they still kind of had time, that you and them were still on, a never ending cycle of breakup and makeup. I feel like this person has gone through quite a bit of different emotions that they didn't plan for. They didn't plan for life without someone in the collective to be such a nightmare. Okay, what does the collective need to know? What is this virginity? Let me put that back. I want to know about this virginity because, see, I'm just curious. When you were in a connection with this person, they could have, um, during the breakups and the makeups and the this and the that, and you possibly trying to figure out what's going on, especially if there's distance in this connection, that person could have just, in a very dismissive way, took full ownership for what the issues were in the connection without actually fixing the issue. Right? It's this constantly like, I know I got to do better. I know it's me, da 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 da, or give me another chance type energy. You give a person another chance, and then they a repeat offender, because I feel like they felt like you weren't going anywhere. But what is this? Lose your virginity? Protests, sue, attention, inadequacy. Give me more. Introvert, privacy, separate, online community. Sue, merit making, goodness, humanness, morality. Huh? Let me see what that says again. Not really something you can get back from the lost and found. I feel like um you're probably the this person still desires you very much so. Like, even if they are at a distance, they may be watching your social media, okay? They may have you on a pedestal as it relates to your experiences with them in intimacy, okay? Like, they may have been with other people. I don't feel like this is nobody that's a virgin. I feel like this is just someone who hasn't been intimate maybe in a long time. Maybe they have been intimate with someone since y'all broke up, but they're not able to, it don't quite, you know what I'm saying? It don't quite hit the same. You know what I mean? It don't quite hit the same. Um yeah, somebody took them through there, for real. Somebody took them through there, and they may be laying right next to somebody. Okay. um but they're thinking about how good it was with you. Okay, well, that clarifies the virginity. I don't think I want to I think they hung like a horse is self-explanatory. So what does the collective need to know? Some good news, encouragement, miracles, surprise. You may hear from this person. You may hear from this person. All right. This person may want to come and apologize. Okay. They might be going literally mad without you. All right. Something is tempting them to lose their mind. Something is maybe even making them angry. This could also be that this person knows that they made you upset. They could see you as a joy. Like the time y'all spent together was really dope, but they know they pushed you into offense. Okay? And they want to apologize. Give us more. What does the collective need to know? Self love. Okay. Self healing, independence, luck. Okay. This could be this 9 to the 10 of Pentacles going on here. This could be the 9 to the 10 of Pentacles going on here. The collective's money is growing. The self-love has grown. All right. A victory here. Okay, clarify. Give me one more, though, before you do it. Persuasion, bribe, temptation. Okay. Clarify good news. Evidence. Exploitation, investigation, proof. You may receive a message and you may feel very skeptical. You may feel very skeptical. What is this detection? This message, there's something you're going to detect in this message. What is this detection here? Gift, souvenir, promotion, delight. Relaxation, withdrawal. You may have been going through some sort of a glow up or something, because if this person is watching you on social media or anything like that, there is distance, so maybe this person may know some of your family members, or I feel heavily with this introvert card that they're watching you on social media. Okay, you may be going through some sort of glow up. You may speculate. You may look at a message from this person as proof that you're about to receive some sort of promotion or some sort of, I don't know if this person is connected to you gaining some new monies or whatever. I don't know if this person wants to gift you something, but a message coming in, you could deem to be proof that you have um or you could look at a message from them as proof that they want something from you. Peace, tranquility, easiness, quit, awakening, rejection. You may also decide to communicate. If you weren't communicating before, you may decide to communicate. You may be in a better place now. And you break your silence with this person. Hmm. Maybe you might remember the friendship that you had with them. Clarify self-love. Blessing. Yeah. You've been spending a lot of time taking care of yourself, and it's causing you to glow. It's causing you to look very prosperous, very fortunate. Um, you view loving yourself as the blessing that you needed, possibly to break this cycle or any cycle, but we're talking about this particular relationship. So, self love, you have definitely fulfilled that. You've learned that and gained that. And it's bringing in a lot of blessings for you. Hesitations, decision, confusion, worry. Yeah, this is you kind of questioning, what do they want? What does this person want? You may also be questioning whether you should ease up on the withdrawal of your energy. Okay. Maybe you will detect in this person's voice or in their message that you will detect the rejection. Maybe, I don't know what they're going to say, but you may detect in the message that they send to you that you may have to say something to them to console, or and I use may have to loosely, okay, because you don't have to, right? But you may feel led to help this person relax in the fact that it's not that you were rejecting them, but you needed to go on this journey of self-love and learn to take care of yourself. All right, it was a decision you had to make because of the confusion and the ring around the rosy and the pocket full of posies that was in going on in the relationship. All right, clarify luck. Okay, we have fury, offense, unpleasantness, jackpot, fortune, reward. Er? They got the reward of somebody went off on somebody. Yeah, somebody might have went off on somebody. You may have been upset with this individual because you looked at them as well when you were with them as a good investment, and they kind of acted a little janky. You know what I'm saying? They took you for granted is what I'm hearing spirit say. They took you for granted. This is somebody that you were supposed to have everything with. This is somebody that you were supposed to move in with, that you were supposed to, live together with. You wanted a life with this individual, and they left you in this unpleasant energy. Huh. Yeah, live and learn. So something that was supposed to be a blessing, with this blessing card of hesitation, that could be what it was. You hesitated because you saw something through self-love. You started seeing something may not actually be the blessing that I wanted it to be, hoped it would be, thought it was going to be. Hmm. Clarify inducement. Apology. This person may also want to give you some money. They may want to, they may tell you that they have, um, or you have, because you sitting out here in the 9 and 10 of Pentacles. Okay. So if maybe possibly you in the 9 of Pentacles, maybe this person got an extra pentacle. Together, y'all have a 10 of Pentacles. It feels like they want to come and see if they can get things back to what they were supposed to be before the offense, before things went crazy. Maybe they're in a better place financially. Maybe you're in a better place financially. Okay. There's an apology here as well. There could be something you're doing. You could be in a better place financially, and this person, I don't feel the energy that they want to come use you for money or nothing like that, but just seeing you online, looking better, doing better, glowing up. Maybe you stepped into a new career. Maybe you found your thing. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you started a business or something. It's prompting this person to want forgiveness. Yeah. From a distance. They may want you to come closer to them. They may want to come closer to you. And it could be you could be stressed a little bit. They could be stressed a little bit. Maybe they were under a lot of pressure from a distance. I mean, at any rate, it feels like they didn't communicate. Okay. Well, what's the advice for the collective? I do believe this person is going to reach out to you, collective. I do believe they're going to reach out to you. Do I want to know about intentions? Yeah. I think we get the picture. What is the advice for the collective? Well, that ain't go as triple X as I thought it was gonna go. That ain't go as raunchy as I thought it was gonna go. I don't know. All right. What's the advice for the collective if and when this well endowed masculine chooses to reach out? What is the advice? Mistakes, misunderstood, victim, lost soul. All right. Clarify, please. Obscurity, secrets, mysteries, concealing. Mm. This person is still hiding. There's, I don't know if they have secrets per se, or they're still just an obscure energy. Because they're out here as a pack of pages. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then you're over here with in a Queen of Pentacles. And ain't no king or queen nowhere on the board for them. This person may want to communicate that they made a mistake being so obscure, but I really feel like there's still something going on psychologically in this person's subconscious that would make them it would be a mistake to get back into uh, a deep connection, you know. Let's see. Or a connection at all. Ecstasy, chasing thrills, excitement, good time. You definitely enjoyed your time with this person. Okay? They enjoyed their time with you. For sure. They could want to experience that again. Conflict, chemistry, clashing differences, incompatibility, attraction, spark, passion. Okay. So this is what's having them conflicted, is because they still feel the chemistry. They're still nostalgic about the chemistry that you had with them. So this is what is having them be conflicted at this moment. Yes, y'all may have clashed, but there was a lot of chemistry. Yes, you may have been incompatible and differences, especially if you're cross continents, cross countries, things like that. Could be ethnicity differences, racial differences, things like that. But there was a lot of chemistry, but there was a lot of conflict. Tell me more. What is the advice for the collective? You also may or may not even really be still attracted to this individual. Okay? You may not have the same attraction or the passion or the spark that they are clearly still holding on to. That may be the differences. Okay? Let's see. Cloudy judgment, illusions, unbalanced, distorted, soulmates, deep love, unity, connection. So somebody's judgment is clouded because they think someone is their soulmate. So don't allow your judgment to be clouded and get it back in disconnection. All right. Because this person still has some growing to do. I might want to know their intentions now. Look, some healing. This person still has some healing to do. Abandoned, left out, walked away, cold. You know, which is kind of why you kind of walked away. You walked away too healed. They feel abandoned. They need to heal from abandonment. Frozen, no words, stone wall. Now you may choose to give some clarity as to why you walked away. Truth, intentions, honesty. They may want clarity as to why you won't speak to them or why you hadn't spoken to them. And this is why you may not have spoken to them, because it became exhausting trying to express, going around in circles, them telling you they're going to fix it, them never fixing it, them saying they're sorry, them doing it again, them not being available, not communicating with that page of swords, reverse page of swords. Yeah. They cause an emotional storm inside of someone in the collective with all the apologizing. With all the apologizing. And then not actually, whatever the issue was, that became exhausting for somebody. That became exhausting. So I feel like the advice is to, whether you choose to communicate, explain, give clarity to why you stopped speaking, why you stopped being available to listen to them, apologize to you again, whatever the case may be. But Spirit is saying don't let your judgment be clouded, thinking that you need to get back into a connection. There's a conflict here. Yes, there was good times. Yes, there was attraction. Yes, there was passion, but there's differences. And I think it's differences in emotional, mental, and spiritual maturity. Okay. All right, collective. That was that. Okay. I got through it, y'all, because I didn't know which way this was going. All right. I didn't know. I was like, wait a minute. Not on this good, but we got through it. So if this is your first time stopping by my channel, please take a moment to subscribe and join the tribe. I would love to have you here on our channel. We're a beautiful community, a beautiful collective. We love each other. We express our love for each other. We do not do drama. When I don't like a lot of negativity in my comments, so if you're looking for a place like that and you're capable of sharing without being a Debbie Downer, then you're welcome to join the channel, okay? To all of my returning soul family, thank you so much again for tapping in with your girl and spending a little time with me. And make sure you turn on your notification bell if you have not turned your notification bell on, so you'll know when I'm back with another message. If anybody needs any personal readings, all of the information is down in the description. Shoot me an email, we'll chop it up and we'll get that done for you, okay? Hype the video up, leave your comments, and meet me here for the next video. All right, peace, family.